You guys can hear me. I had to get another deck. Just doing a check-in to see how y'all doing. Hope everyone is doing well. Alright, let's see. It's officially summer, so I may be hearing my sons in the background of playing some music. Hey, Sophia, how you doing? Alright, so let's see. Some messages for my collective. What they need to know and see. I hope everybody is enjoying the weekend. You guys are being safe. If y'all going to some cookouts, it is what it is. He says somebody need to breathe. I don't know if there is somebody in your energy. I don't know if somebody's dipping in and out. Something to think about. Hi, Forbidden, Quicksilver Tarot. How are you doing? Hey, we got the Soul Family here. Something about A for transformation. Just seeing how you guys are doing. Some kind of chaos and conflict. And as I said earlier, I hope everybody is being... Okay, we got a master number here, 33. Now, if I see another 3, something about that mind, body, and soul. Hey, ¿qué pasa? Seeker, how you doing, mamita? I'm going to do something for the... on with the collective. Okay, something about a fork in the road. And as I said before, somebody is going through some kind of transformation. It is the Cancer season for their birthday. Happy birthday. But I don't know if somebody's going to go through 2 different obstacles. All right, I don't know if there's a standstill about something. I don't know if somebody's going to be forgetting something. Somebody probably had to turn back around and go get something. Now, you know when there's a change about something. See, we got no place like home. And something about something being faded, right? 5s are definitely about changes. Another 17, which is broken down to an 8. So it's like something about a transformation. And we got 64 here, which is broken down to a 10, which is an ending, right? So, as I said before, not only are you embracing yourself, right? And I did something for the members in Spanish to English, right? Some of y'all know. Okay, it is what it is. But we embrace a lot of things. But something about embracement, right? And there's some kind of a focus, right? But as far as imagine into the sea, right? Somebody, I don't know what you're being guided towards, right? I hope you guys can hear me. But it's like, not only is a lot of things being revealed, right? Collective. But I feel like whoever is in their emotions, something about somebody snapped out of something, okay? I don't know if you're by the water. I don't know if somebody's thinking about going to the beach. But we got serendipity here. And then you see there's something about soulmates, right? That's your business, collective. But y'all know soulmates could be many different things, right? But it's like whatever you are thinking about, and these 2 on the fly, right? See, somebody's asking to take a nap. You could be getting a lot of downloads, right? And then we have loyal heart, right? And this is kind of like the soulmates. I don't know if you're seeing a lot of owls, right? But it's like I said before, there's a change. A lot of 8s. We got 35 broken down to an 8, which is a transformation, right? And I don't know if somebody's not seeing eye to eye with somebody. And it's like, does somebody feel like they need to move forward, right? I don't know if you're meeting somebody over the weekend. Or is there somebody in your energy? Pay attention to when you're dreaming too, okay? Also, imagination is like as far as you also getting these downloads while you're awake, right? And they keep saying something about somebody need to snap out of something, right? Because we're by the book. It's in terms of how are you leading. A lot of master numbers. We got 11 here too. Something about July 11th for somebody. Okay, happy birthday to Cancer if your birthday is on the 11th. Oh, something about the 8th, which is sometime next week. The 5th, that's for a Tuesday, right? Because the 4th is on a Monday. They keep saying somebody needs to breathe, right? 29 broke it down to 11 as well. Something about 22. Something about 258. But somebody's going through a new transformation. We got this new life here. Okay, so if you got this brand new life for yourself, that's your business. Like I said, something is definitely going to be revealed, right? And it's like, As I said before, you see how it says by the book and when I say, how are you guys leading, right? And it's like, you know, this is the Emperor card, okay? I'm using the Psychic Tarot if anybody wants to know. It's like the way that you are leading, right? Especially if you're thinking about your business, right? Yeah, it could be a lot of different perspectives. Something about somebody is tired of going to their job, okay? Somebody wants to change. And I keep hearing something about snap out of it, right? But cutting the deck, you got this fear here, right? You realize you are testing to resolve, to live in the energy of love, right? But then who do we have over here, right? I don't know if somebody's going through a fear of change. I don't know if it's somebody that you recently just, damn, I heard somebody say they fucking done. Okay, all right, collective, I hear you. I hear you, mamita. It's like, I keep hearing that. Somebody needs to calm down, right? And it's like, with your base chakra, right? Even though this is a 1, right? But with the base chakra, that's your earth energy, okay? And this is something about in terms of what is it that you want to have. And a lot of this red, it's not so much as like stop. I don't know if you're telling somebody they need to stop. I don't know if somebody's doing a little too much, right? But as far as you being grounded, right? And just being receptive to certain downloads that you're receiving, right? Yeah, it could be a fair change, right? Why not? You won't know until you explore, right? Then we got this guilt here, and then we have friendship here, right? So I don't know if somebody had gotten into an argument with a friend. It could be a long-term friend. Something about in the readings that I did for July, right? And I used my own deck, and some of y'all who's been following me for a long time have had them many pentacles ago. And you know what pentacles are, right? It's just somebody saying to you that they understand that a friend is in your life for a reason. It could be a season. It could be forever. But it is what it is, right? But whoever is showing some kind of guilt, right? It's something about accountability. And it's like if you're releasing something and it's like you want to move forward, you're growing, right? And in the Taurus reading, I said in terms of when you're quiet, you learn. And it's like when you move, you grow, which means you understood that lesson and you move forward. Some of y'all not going back, right? And it's like you getting the stability in your life, right? And a lot of these activations that you're receiving, right? And they keep saying, I don't know if it was somebody that you may have some kind of indifferences with somebody. Maybe somebody's having a guilty conscience. I won't be too surprised if it's somebody you haven't been in contact with in a long period of time, right? Not only is somebody acting like a fool, we got the fool energy here, which is Aquarius. But it's like you're starting over, 0, right? From afresh. But how are you trusting this process, right? How are you persevering, right? And a lot of purples, that's your crown chakra and that's your third eye, right? And if you see the green here, this is your heart chakra as well, right? A lot of greens in terms of, yes, we self-love ourselves, right? But it's like a lot of you definitely know what your purpose here and what is it that you want to set your mind to. If you see carefully, right? Her eyes is closed, masculine and feminine energy, right? But it's like maybe some of you are saying, I want a new start. I want to start something over, right? And it's like manifesting, right? Because we went from the Fool, and now we're here with the Magician, right? That's Virgo, and that's Gemini energy, right? But with the air elements, in terms of logic and communication, how are you clearly communicating this? How are you transmitting a lot of energy, right? Yes, we may be in a situation where we could balance the dark from the light, right? But it's like, I keep hearing something about deciphering, knowing the difference, right? And it's like, I don't know if somebody is tired of somebody trying to play games with you. But I keep hearing something about the gig is up. Shit ain't gonna work, right? You see me, right? Somebody's standing in their truth, right? Ace of Swords. Something could be an end to a situation, okay? Even though this is the Death, right? It says you're learning that endings are merely a new beginning, right? Again, a lot of transformation, a lot of 8s, right? And not so much as with the red, right? With your base chakra, right? Which is the earth energy. And doing this service for yourself, right? There's a lot of activations. What are you doing, collective, that makes you feel good? Yes, there's nothing wrong with helping others, depending on what field you're in, but they can't take collective's kindness for the weakness, right? And some of you may be in a situation where you feel like not only are you enabling a situation, right? And it's like you're doing good deeds for others, right? Something about like with the Justice card, right? Which is Libra energy, right? But when these scales is being balanced for you, right? And whatever this opportunity is, yes, you can set up strong boundaries and guidelines, right? But it's like I'm hearing some collective is saying you can't just give your all to anyone, right? Because yes, you're holding accountability for yourself, right? Hiya, how you doing? Hey, members. And it's like not only are you receiving, right? Something about palmistry, something about your destiny. Some of you are being very mindful in terms of how you move, right? And I don't know if you see this carefully. It's like as if you see this, it's like you're no longer broken, right? You hear my son in the background, right? Another 5 of these changes, right? Whatever obstacles that you have went through, right? It's like you won the battle. And it's like some of you just may have a straight face in terms of, yeah, you could be immune to the situation, right? But like I said, if you see this in the background, it's like you're protected, right? Some of you may see people that have different auras to them, okay? Depending on what type of energy and frequency that's being tapped in, right? But as far as being lonely, you're never alone, right? And getting back to what I was saying before, yes, you may provide a lot of service and guidance to others, right? Strongly suggesting to offer, right? But you still have a community, right? Some of you may be closer to your soul family than your own family, right? And it's like when you cut certain things off and you're releasing and you let it go, you got it, right? Because you're always saying you got this, right? You're being your own cheerleader, right? And it's like some people may not be able to see the fact that you going through this change, right? And like I said earlier, 22, right? See 2, right? It's like 2s, they talk about balance, right? Yes, there's partnerships here. There's a collaboration. But what is this choice that you're doing? It's like you don't want to feel like somebody is opposing you. I don't know, something about an op, but I'm going to leave that alone because somebody's saying something about an op. But whoever's refusing to see something, they can't see what you see, right? And you releasing and letting it go, being on your own journey, you got this, right? It's because of the fact of this accountability here, right? We're surrendering, releasing the need to control. So if there is somebody in your energy, right? And then we have the Emperor card, which is on the bottom. He's chilling. It is what it is, right? I said again, a lot of this purple with this activation, right? But it's like, those who've been following me for a long time, right? Well, some videos I had put over to my member side, right? If anyone remembers, there's a definition that I say of BITCH, right? Not like a bad BITCH, I'm trying not to curse on here. But I'm going to give you an acronym, okay? B, meaning B-E, I-N-T, total, C, control of herself or himself, right? So if you're going to be that BITCH, right, it's in a good way, right? Because it's like you transmuting this energy and looking at certain things in a different perspective. Yes, you're receiving a lot of downloads, right? And not only with the emotions, it's in terms of you using your intuition. A lot of y'all can see through the BS, right? But when it comes to a relationship, maybe your friend, your family, work, business, situation, anything, right? You attract who you attract, right? If you're around certain people in your energy that may be low, on a low vibrational, mindset, right? Getting back to what I'm saying, when somebody's saying snap out of it, right? Yes, you can identify the red flags, right? But take that step back to say to yourself, okay, well, what is it that's triggering you? We see a lot of things that trigger us, right? Some of us may feel uncomfortable watching the news. Some of us are heavy empaths, right? But it's like you could definitely see through certain things, right? And it's like whoever's not refusing to see it, that's on them. It's not you, collective, because you're making this change for yourself. A lot of these 5s, right? I don't know if somebody's 25 in here, okay? Because of you holding accountability for yourself and accepting it, as I said before, when you're quiet, you learn. When you move forward, you grow, right? Somebody's being quiet, masculine or feminine energy, looking at all their pros and cons, looking at certain things that are receptive to you, right? Because, like I said, some of y'all can see through the bullshit. You see how it's just all up in here, and I'm just saying it before it comes out, right? The Seven of Swords. Somebody is refusing to see the truth about something because you can see through it, right? But it's like you opening up, being receptive, right? A lot of red again with your base chakra by grounding yourself, right? It doesn't matter if somebody envies you, right? Because now we're getting to your solar plexus, right? And it's like with threes, that's how are you being creative about something, right? And this is fire energy. What is it that you can have, right? A lot of yellows. You got yellows, orange, red. We're getting a lot of chakras here, right? With the alignment in terms of what you see and how you align yourself. Because how are you seeking this abundance? It doesn't always have to be about a monetary gain, right? What is the abundance that you seek for yourself? Shit, even waking up every morning is a blessing in itself. Being around like-minded people, making that change for yourself, being still, being receptive, accepting it, right? For yourself, not for somebody else. Because if it's somebody that cannot accept the accountability, that's not your concern, right? You released, right? Because with abundance, it says you are a limitless being and you can manifest whatever you desire in this physical reality. And the Magician card was at the bottom, right next to the Fool. Starting over again. Yeah, it may be scary, but you won't know until you try, right? Some of you are just been sitting on some things for so long and you're like, damn, when am I going to get to it? Because somebody, either you or a person that you're dealing with, either somebody's enabling a situation. Why put your dreams aside for somebody else when you can actually get up and do it? A lot of y'all have business plans. Some of y'all got photographic memories where you don't even have to write certain things down. You're a visionary, you see it, right? But when you release certain things in order for yourself, yes, it may take time, right? But just the fact of you doing something day by day, it's an accomplishment in itself, right? Got a lot of sevens here that's coming up too. But when you plant your seeds, this is Seven of Pentacles, right? And it's like when you plant your seeds on certain things that you see, right? And you're looking at the results, yeah, it could be good. But it's like, don't give up on yourself, right? Because with denial, right? Back to the fear again. How are you going to replace that insight of being aware? And with judgment, nobody can judge but the Most High, right? But you understand that everything is within a unique path in your challenges. Yes, you're going to go through your trials and tribulations, right? Ain't nobody said nothing in life is easy. Sometimes you have to go through a transformation and learn, right? But whatever you acquire and take for yourself by, I always say it to y'all, do your own research, right? Yes, we may see a lot of things. Some of you could be going back to school. Some of you may watch a lot of things, right? But however, you know within your mindset and within your intuition what's right for you, right? And being in the Fool energy, starting over again, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Trial and error. Ain't nobody perfect, right? Ain't nobody perfect, right? Because now we get the star here. You're healing. You broke the chains, you release certain things, right? Whatever you're wishing within you setting your intentions, right? If some of you are healing others, I'm hearing somebody saying, damn, well, what about you? Who's going to heal you, right? But if you continue to do the work, we always continue to do the shadow work. At the bottom of the deck, we have gratitude, okay? A lot of different colors in the chakra system. Your heart chakra. You're thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents, right? And what I tell you, change, right? So I'm going to have to ride back because y'all know I don't need these calls. You know I'm not a tarot reader, but it is what it is. You understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movements. How are you moving? Yes, you're going to seek your success, right? The collective. How are you embracing it? I said that before. With the world. This is the world card, right? Certain things have to end in order for you to go through a new beginning. A chapter in a cycle has done, right? That activation and these downloads that you're receiving, how are you embracing it? For you, not somebody else. What's this? Yeah, honesty. Are you being honest for yourself? Can you honestly say that you are truly honest with yourself, right? Can't always expect it from others, right? If somebody don't tell you the truth, you already know. That's why that's expect it for yourself, okay? I'll move this to the side. It said keep these. Let's see what's going on with the fates, this new life, staying grounded, right? No place like home. Some of you are probably having that fear of changing in terms of moving, right? Between worlds, wanting to come back out again, right? But embracing these changes for yourself, collective, it starts with you, right? But tell me about fork in the road. This one to come down. You got marriage here, right? Some of you could be seeking a commitment, right? If some of y'all are actually in commitments, some of y'all are good, right? Imprisonment here, right? And I said on my community page when I did the monthlies, right, with my other deck, I said somebody was getting out and they got out. But this fear of change, I don't know if somebody has a fear of taking the next steps with that marriage and imprisonment. I don't know if somebody is dealing with somebody that's locked up. I don't know if somebody, take whatever applies, because you're reading for a lot of people. Maybe somebody's getting married from somebody from jail. It is what it is. Then we got this gift here, right? But then, like I said, this fork in the road is about this change, right? Take whatever applies. If you see carefully, there's a monkey here, right? And then it's like, I don't know if somebody's acting like a jackass, right? But see, this 13 is broken down to a 4, which is stability. We got another 3 here too. And I said, if we see another lot of 3s, is this mind, body, and soul, right? But 17 here is this change, a transformation, which is a gift, right? And whoever got out, it's a blessing. It's a blessing because somebody got a new life, right? But collective, you embracing this new life and this change, right? See? All right, I'm going to have to stop because I just said it, right? You embracing this new life and this change. Do you not see this? You have this house and you have this change, right? And I said earlier, if somebody's in a fear of changing, maybe homes, moving house, why not embrace it? It's a start over. It's a new life. How are you embracing it for yourself, right? Some of you could just be packing up, getting ready to go. Some of you could be upgrading from apartment to a home. If you are, congratulations. At the bottom of the deck, we have 7 wealth, right? And remember, the abundance card came out too. Like I said, it doesn't always have to be about a monetary gain, but how are you abundant and fruitful in your life? How are you putting things into fruition? Because these wanted to come down. Because I wanted to clarify this fate, right? We got the official person, the high honor. This is my most high card, right? And it's like whoever's in despair, getting back to fear. Somebody can't understand that not only are you protected and because of the fact that you're embracing this change, because you put the work in, right? You could be receiving some unexpected income, right? Because in a way, this is like my 8 of Pentacles card. You're putting in the work, right? You're doing the work. But somebody still doesn't understand that. How are you doing this? Because you're doing the work, right? Embracing with the fate, right? So at the bottom of the deck, we have this community, your soul family, right? But you have people around you who definitely support you no matter what, right? But to the sea, this is like my 6 of Swords card. You have your ancestors, whatever spiritual belief that you have, right? We don't judge in here, we love in here, right? But it's like, how are you being guided? Some of y'all just have this inner knowing, right? Some of y'all just have this inner knowing. Community didn't want to come back down. But however you're being guided to move, right? Some of y'all may have this nudge to say that you got to go. That's what I keep hearing. It keeps saying somebody needs to step out of it, right? Because at the bottom of the deck, we have a thief here, even though it didn't come down yet, right? This is kind of like the 7 of Swords card, right? And it's like, it doesn't matter about what kind of illusions it is, right? Maybe somebody has a fear because of the fact that whatever you are setting your mind to, yeah, you may feel like you're here, but you're not here. This is kind of like the 2 of Wands to me. You're at a crossroads in terms of this, but you don't want this chaos and conflict, right? And like I said, not only you're protected, you're blessed, right? Whatever you are thinking about. How are you going to set this plan in motion? How are you co-creating for yourself, right? This change that you're going through. Your time may be up, right? But you getting this peace back in your life, you're good, right? A lot of fives again. 23 broken down to a 5. So you're going to see a lot of 5s. Some of you could be seeing a lot of synchronicities. But when you look at these synchronicities, how is it affecting you, collective? Think about where you are when you see any kind of numbers, right? What works for you? If you need to journal it down, journal it down. Look at the environment where you were, what you were doing. Some of you can remember the smell. But ask what is it that you need to see, right? Then we got the child and we have great fortune here. And the way that I look at this, right? Yes, children are blessings, right? But it's like with the 18, it's broken down to a 9, right? And it's like, how are you progressing? It's a renewal, right? But what inspires you? You have some people that look up to you, right? But with this great fortune, some of you, like I said, some of you could be receiving an inheritance, right? Some of you could come from money, but you ain't telling nobody, right? Oh, that one to come out, see? But some of you are not telling anyone, right? But how are you making this change? Then we got this main male up in here. Is this the Emperor? It is what it is, right? But how are you going to be mindful if there's somebody that's in your energy that you definitely ain't trying to deal with? 2 of Wands at a crossroads, right? Are you going to leave or you going to stay? But somebody was still in despair about something, right? These 2 wanted to come out, but with this regeneration, right? We got this privileged lady, we have this false person, right? Another 7 of Swords energy here. Somebody could be, like I said, we had the envy, we had the denial come out, right? Somebody could be envying you because of the fact of the changes you're going through. What's up, boss lady? What's up, beautiful bless? See, girl forbidden. Carmel. I know your real name, but you know, I got that message, but it is what it is. That was what, last year? She was like, how you know my name? But it is what it is. That's what they had said. But it's like, this privileged lady, you respecting yourself, right? Somebody could be left out in the cold, right? Some of you could just have this change where you work so hard, you're getting an upgrade for yourself. With this poverty to the sudden wealth, cutting the debt, right? But with your base chakra, this activation of this change, right? Because 1 talks about beginning and leadership, right? And this courage. How are you building your independence for yourself and your victory, right? Now we got this wealthy man. Listen, y'all getting all these menses up in here. That's your business, right? Somebody's expecting something. Somebody don't want me to talk. We about to get all up in the business. I'm just saying. But this expectation for yourself, right? But see, we got this 28, which is broken down to a 10. And then we have this 13, which is broken down to a 4. Are you going to have a discussion with somebody? Because that house card came out. Do you guys have to have a discussion about moving house? Because mind you, this could be your past, present, or future energy. Because time is, y'all realize that time is, there's no timing, right? It's divine timing. It happens when it happens, right? It happens when it happens. You see how it is, right? Somebody's always concerned, right? But I'm going to flip it like this. If there so happens to be somebody in your energy, right? Collective. What you going to do? Who you going to choose? Somebody's thinking about something, right? Is it somebody that's bad for your health? I don't know. But you know this change, right? You can see through the bullshit, right? Then we got the yang here. I'm just saying. The Most High definitely has your back, right? You're tapped in for, again, the stability, right? And it's like, this transformation, again, that you're going through, right? Something about honesty. And honesty came out in the patience, right? Listen, whoever's energy this is, it could be your energy. It could be your external energies. Somebody wants to mend something. I won't be too surprised if you get an apology from somebody. But if you apologize if you accept their apology and you keeping it pushing, right? Because you have certain things that's greatness for you. To me, this is like the Knight of Pentacles to me. This longevity. Do you not see this turtle, right? And as I said before, some of you feel like you're here and you're not here. What are you doing in the now, right? You being here, and I said your past, your present, and your future. Do you not see this? Some of you just got somebody in your energy where you just like want. The same song, same dance, right? And somebody's like, God damn it, can somebody get it right, right? But it's not so much as you saying to somebody, can they get it right? But it's like, you already see the shit coming. 37 again broken down to a 10. A transformation of a change, right? But how are you? See, look at this. I'm telling you, y'all. Y'all know what I always say, right? In the beginning of my videos, take whatever applies. Check your house placements. If it's not your story, it may not be for you, right? But if there's somebody that's bad for your health, maybe you're saying to somebody, you're not for them, right? But then you still got somebody here that wants to go to distance. 47 broken down to 11. But everything, all that glitters isn't always gold. Why so much is the surface of the appearance of somebody? There's more to you than that. That's why you're poised in grace. Another 12, right? Then we got the yin. You saw how yang was down there, right? Something about court. I ain't gonna touch it. Check the videos. I said what it is. But see, now we got this message of concern. This one to fly. Somebody's concerned about something collective. I don't know what kind of message that you're going to receive. And some of the things that I had gave you guys some jewels on in the videos. To pay attention to certain Fridays, certain Wednesdays, right? Everything pretty much has a story that's connecting, right? It really doesn't matter what kind of sign, what sign you are. We embrace it on our chart. You may not have certain, signs in your planet, but we ain't talking about astrology right now. You may dip a little bit in there. But with this 14 broken down to a 5, this change, right? Somebody's saying all that glitters isn't gold, right? But the 14 broken down to a 5, which is a change of a transformation from the 6 to the 7, because 16 is broken down to a 7, right? It's like if you may have a soul connection with somebody, but you're aware about something, right? Some of you may be getting some insight on something. And somebody's probably like, oh shit, another ending story about something that you don't want to hear, right? But you're very mature, wise, masculine or feminine energy. I said, what, the 6 to the 7? See how these numbers is coming out, right? She said, I need one like yesterday. That's your business. You see how it keeps coming out, right? Now it wanted to come out, but it came over here. 24 to a 6, another 6, right? But ask yourself this question. If it's like somebody in your energy collective, I feel like some of you just like, yeah, you're tired of the same song and dance, right? You can see the shit coming. Yes, you ground yourself. You're very tapped in, right? But I don't know if there's somebody in your energy. I don't know if it's a family, friend member, whatever, right? Somebody may want to compromise with you. But then we got something about reversal of roles. And it's like you don't want to feel like you're being constrained about something, especially if it has to do with your money and your abundance, right? Because with judgment, which is over here, right? Let's clarify this judgment. What is this decision? Some of you are making these decisions for yourself, not for somebody else. See, somebody gonna get a message, okay? And it's like whoever is in your energy, somebody could be upset because you got choices. And when I say something about pay attention to your dreams, I said some of y'all could be daydreaming. You see how it's all over here, right? What is this decision that you're going to make with this message of this downloads? And I said 7, which is the soul connection, right? Okay. That one to fall on the floor, but I don't take cards from the floor, but I'm going to show you what it says. Let's see. Shit, see? This one came on the floor. The mature woman, the lovers, and the mature man. What you gonna do, collective? Somebody's not seeing eye to eye. We got a counterpart here. Does somebody gotta make a choice? I don't know. Does somebody want to move forward with you on your journey? Somebody got connection with somebody. I mean, somebody looking at the side. This one looking at the side. And even if I was to move this over to the side, 5, 6, right? And then we have the 15, which is broken down to a 6. Something about December, okay? Something about December. I don't know if somebody's traveling. I don't know if somebody's birthday is in December. I don't know if somebody's birthday is in October. That's what they had said. Something about that warm embrace. What you gonna do? Somebody wants me to break up court. I'll keep it brief. It doesn't have to necessarily be someone in the chat. It could be the external energies of somebody that you know, right? Somebody is working on a case, right? And something about August 15th. I got to be very brief with this because people watch. There's going to be a change of something on August 15th for somebody's court case. That's what they hear say. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Somebody got the documents too. See? Somebody got the documents. Ooh, wow. Yeah. Because with this bad health in this main female, right? Somebody is definitely going to be shocked about August 15th. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. And it has to do with court. Okay? You might see it on the news, or it could be something that you see within your, your family environment. Okay? Or it could be external energies of something that you're going to see. Right? Yeah. And somebody's going through this change, right? Now we're going to switch with the pathway and thoughts. Because somebody want me to get something out, I'm not going to get it out. Okay? Because that's somebody's discretion, but I only gave a little hint to it, okay? Whoever is thinking about you, collective, whatever thought process that you have, right? Because you know I see this masculine and the feminine, right? There's going to be a change for somebody, okay? 35 broken down to 8, which is a transformation, right? But whoever is thinking about you, or you thinking about them, right? Somebody going to be upset. It ain't going to be you, collective. Somebody's coming into something, okay? Somebody's coming into something, right? My condolences if somebody had passed away. But the way I look at this coffin card, it's a transformation, okay? Because even though 19 is broken down to a 10, right? But 10 is also broken down to a 1. It's a new beginning for somebody, right? And the new life card was on the bottom, right? But we have this courtship here, okay? And, August is coming around too. Now, yes, some of you could be coming into union. Doesn't necessarily have to be somebody from the past. It could just be a new relationship, right? It could be a new transformation of a life for yourself, right? Like I said before, be your own cheerleader. But the way this courtship is looking, how somebody wants to say something to you, somebody is still expecting something. Are you going to go on a journey with them? It could be a transformation for you. Somebody could be from the distance. Shit, there could be somebody that wants to go through the distance with you, collective. Distance, right? See, I can't give you all this, collective. Okay, well, they wanted to say this. What did I tell you? Write it down. And I said, some of you may have photographic memories. All right, they said, show you all this. So listen. The universe has received your order, knows what feels good, and writing things down brings it into physical form. Like I said, with manifestation, perspective. What did I say earlier? So we have to rewind back. How are you looking at things in a different perspective? Gaining clarity. See other sides, consideration, impressions versus fact. Taking responsibility for your life. Accountability, right? Giving and receiving, see? Everything is energy. What did I tell you about the time too, right? Reciprocity, give, receive easily to others and yourself. Random acts of kindness. What did I say before? Some of you may feel like you're enabling a situation, but you always do good deeds for others, but what about yourself, right? Growing success. Abundance, generosity, be excited. Stay on the path. Improvements, manifestation, and influence, right? Past programming, somebody's going to get some kind of surprise, right? But I said to you before, what does it matter that matters to you? Some of you could be taking a snap, right? Some of you could be changing up your eating regimens or certain, something about repetition in terms of somebody's changing up something, okay? Getting these downloads. What definitely ignites you is somebody going for it. I don't know if somebody's traveling. But you being in that flow, right? Some of you may need flotation therapy, right? Some of you where water may definitely ground you in terms of meditating. Whatever this challenge is, right? And I said something about, right? Snap out of it, right? There could be a delay or detour, a beneficial revise, right? And what did I say earlier? Something about somebody could be going back. If they're going out, they forgot something, right? But always know about the signs, right? Testing before leveling up. And when the denial and envy card came out, distorted views and the wounds, complaining, negative self-talk, self-sabotage, outside influences, Be gracious, right? Like I said, it doesn't matter if whoever's saying something to you. The future you now is the same as the other card, right? And then somebody's going to get some kind of a message. A news, a message, a game changer, what I said before. A surprise invitation, insight, making the connection, right? But are you ready? They said you are already that person, deserving, and something has arrived for you. If some of y'all got a bucket list of certain things that you want to achieve, do it. Achieve within your dreams, right? Let me give you a couple cards for tarot. Hello, B. Welcome to the channel. What else does collective need to know? And you see how everything is going up, right? You're leveling up for yourself, not somebody else, right? All these downloads and messages, right? You're cutting certain things out of your life with this Queen of Swords energy, right? Yes, you could be patient about something, right? But don't forget, always wear the crown on your throne and on your head. Be your own cheerleader. Sometimes you could put your, your sword to the side, right? Even though this sword is down, there may be some kind of truth that you know about, right? And it's like, if this was the Ace of Swords reverse, whoever was stressed out, somebody made poor judgment, but you was like, nah, you ain't trying to hear that. Because what about on the deck? See? What I tell you? Somebody ain't got time. Somebody ain't got time for the foolishness and fuckery, right? It could have been a battle, but it is what it is. See? And what came out? Exactly. Because you're the Empress. It could be masculine, feminine energy. It is what it is. But you're seeking what your wish fulfillment. And you know the Empress is all 4 queens in one. We ain't got to be repetitious with this. We already know, right? But it's really not even about the cards. It's about the message. Because y'all know I say certain things before it comes out. And I think the Most High for my gift. And I appreciate y'all coming in here. See? Thank the Most High for my gift. We all have gifts in many different ways. Yes, we do have gifts. But how do you embrace it? You ain't got to share your gifts with somebody. But whatever you're good at doing, whatever you're blessed with. Some people could be upset because of the fact that how you move the way that you move. But why do you have to fight for something? Right? Not so much about karma. You know certain things is in your destiny. You worked hard for it. It takes time and patience, right? And hard work and dedication, right? Hard work and dedication with this Page of Cups, right? This Tower, y'all know towers are not always bad. Expect the unexpected, right? A heavy transformation. Some of y'all are getting a lot of revelations about certain things. But not only are you getting this balance in your life, right? Because in this deck, it's even. This shit ain't titty-totted. Titty-totted. Oh, this is you know what I'm trying to say? It's your business. She said, I'll wait 10 years until I meet my equal. Hey, it is what it is, right? See? When that flipped out, when I just read your comment, you got this Ace of Pentacles. It's a new opportunity for yourself. How are you going to celebrate it? Not with no third party. You could celebrate with your friends and family. But how are you celebrating this for yourself? The Emperor wanted to keep coming out. But being your own boss, right? And that's all 4 Kings in one. Even though the Empress was down there. A lot of information. Some kind of news is coming in. And this is my downloads card. Y'all know. The 8 of Wands. You see, that Queen of Swords now, this King of Swords want to come in. Like, hey, listen. Somebody got to make some strong decisions. Some of you definitely being firm. And as I said earlier, it's like some of you may just be immune to the bullshit. Some of y'all are cutting some shit out. And if you're dealing with somebody that's juggling, like, nope, and Spirit said this is the truth with the Ace of Swords. This is all from the bottom of the deck. Your ancestors got your back. To my let's go. Whatever this message that you're receiving, whatever skill set, like I said earlier, some of y'all are definitely dusting off certain things that you have been putting on the back burner, which is Page of Pentacles, your skill set, something new, right? 2 pages here. People can watch all they want, but how are you going to gather this information? There may be some things that you have to cut off, right? But with this 3 of Swords, it hasn't hit your heart yet, right? And I said before, perspectives, right? Hangman. How are you looking at things in a different perspective? If you're single, looking good, smelling good, you did the work. You still may have somebody from the past. You see all these aces that's coming out, right? If some of y'all want this new opportunity in love, that's what you want. Go for it. Some of y'all know about something. Some of y'all are highly intuitive up in here. Because not only are you resting, you're past the disappointments. You're going back to what you're investing in you. Yeah, you could have weathered the storm with somebody, but somebody wants to talk to you about a commitment. Lovers, we got every sign that's coming out. But it's like, are you setting up these strong boundaries and guidelines? What are these boundaries? Some of you are tired of dealing with the wounded warrior. Because not only are you a starseed and you're healing, you heal because you're doing the work for yourself. And somebody still can't understand of a missed opportunity, but you said, listen, you want this balance. You want equality. You want reciprocity. You're going to do what makes you happy. All y'all coming out. All y'all coming out. Cutting the deck. If you take that offer, that's up to you. Knight of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. Let me find out. Exactly. See, that's what you, I see what you're saying. Now we got this 4 Wands. So you could be earth angels, but you're getting this balance, you're healing, right? You're doing the work. You're taking care of your temple. 4 Wands to me is taking care of your temple with temperance, getting this peace in your life, right? Yes, you are protected. You're walking away from the bullshit. And you see this? She said, who cares about the past? See? Who cares about the past? You walking away. You walking away in your wish fulfillment because you're going back to put the work in for yourself. You always did. And like I said, there's still some unfinished things to do. You need to plan that itinerary for yourself, right? See? And move forward. And we are in Cancer season. So expect certain things that may pop off for you. You're going to seek your victory. You got this. You see? Now we got this Queen of Cups and we got the Knight of Swords and we have this King of Wands. And Death and then the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? So it's like collective, right? Not only are you using your intuition, right? Some of you may not have, some of y'all may, something about your sleeping regimen, right? The stress and anxiety is normal. I don't know if there's 2 people that stressed out over you. You got to think about something. But what is it that you're passionate about, right? I don't know if it's somebody who said something to you because of the fact that you be very, very, very caring and nurturing, right? But you're using your intuition. But then look at the King of Wands. It doesn't matter about the sign. Look at his face. Your back is turned. It could be masculine or feminine. It could be feminine, masculine. It is what it is. Again, transformation. Somebody's going through this change. And somebody wants to seek their Ten of Pentacles. It could be higher levels of commitment. It could be with your business. But these upgrades of certain things that you're working on, right? And the message I kept hearing was, and I said it in somebody's reading, I can't remember who it was. I said it's not so much as a generational curse, right? It's something about a generational issue, right? But do you realize when it comes to generational curses, right? Y'all realize it's a learned behavior, right? If it's passed down from generation to generation, how are you going to transmute that energy? How are you going to change that mindset? Yeah, it could be generations back, but how are you making that change for yourself, right? If it's a learned behavior, if you look at something like, you're going to change it for yourself. That's what it is, right? You changing it for yourself, not because the first generation, second, third, fourth generation did it. No, it's a learned behavior. You want to change it, right? You want to change it. You want to change it. How are you going to have that strength and courage to move forward for yourself? Now, yeah, it could be a fear of change, but however, you staying grounded, that base chakra again. See how the kings and queens is coming out? But staying grounded, using your base chakra and your intuition. I told you the 2 of Wands, right? I'm going to stop right here. I said this before these cards came out. It is what it is. But the world is yours. You're going to be at a crossroads about something. And you see this in the background. I don't know if you guys can see this, right? They're like, y'all know what I always use this deck. They're like, what's collective doing? The collective's like, mind my motherfucking business. You handling your business. You handling your business, collective. Let me give you one more. What else does collective need to know? Yeah, see? Beliefs come true. Y'all know this is my, bitch better have my money. But it is what it is, right? Your beliefs create your reality. Recognize and change emotions. Reprogramming subconscious mind. Just like I said before. How are you transmitting that energy for yourself? if it's a learned behavior, what are you doing to change it? How much are you going to respond versus react? But that's what I got for you, collective. Okay? Members, I'm about to go do the weekly for you guys, okay? And like I said, I have my membership, and the supporter ones, that's the lowest tier. And if you would like to join, you're more than welcome. There's a lot of changes on my page. I'll still come on from time to time, but I'm doing on the next 120, 72, 168 hours. And that's on the lowest tier. And what is that, like $1.99? It's not much. But sometimes you have to have changes about certain things. But like I said, I come on here because you know I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. But members, I'm about to go over there and do the weekly for you guys, okay? But this message is for the collective. Take whatever applies. You know, either way, you guys got this, right? And always make that change for yourself, not for somebody else. It always starts with you. And they said something about, since you was a child, why not go back to that dream and make that change for you? Because either way, you're going to be blessed. Starts with you.